Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Poogie. So here we are in the City of Ancients, and indeed, seriously, we were trying to chase down Aerith before she can seemingly do something, risk her own life against Sephiroth. In this chest, we will get a magic source, and I swear, when I was playing this on the PS1, I thought that was an actual materia. Seriously, I thought that glowing thing was an actual materia. It isn't. However, over here we have a giant crystal, which honestly looks like a gem from one of the Crash Bandicoot games. That will become important a little later on in the game, but for now, let's just ignore it and go down here and go to this chest and get the Aurora armlet. Yes, this is actually a pretty good piece of armor if, we're trying to defend against the next boss, because it is pretty good against cold and water attacks. The next boss we are about to face does use that, as well as the aforementioned in the previous episode, watering, which is a godsend here. Although, this also leads up to probably one of the saddest moments in the game. So, that being said, let's go down here, because we've been here now. So let's go around to the right hand side, I'd say, and see what's over there, because over there is something that I honestly do want to see. Yeah, so what's off to the right? Well, let's see, we have two huts here. So what's in this one? Well, let's see. We climb up this ladder here, we will be able to find another treasure chest, which contains a guard source. Very good. And then let's go back down and around, and what's this? Oh, that was a bit blinding, wasn't it? Yeah, Words of the Ancients. Yeah, it's a shame we don't have Aerith in our party anymore. And that tree's blocking the way. I wonder. Well, let's try this hut over here. Indeed, in this hut, there is another treasure chest off to the left. However, there's some beds here if we want to have a rest. Do I want to have a rest here? If you do so, then what will happen is that we will automatically go to sleep and the story will progress. So I don't want to do that just yet. So over here we get another elixir. Again, I am saving those things, so I'm not going to bother with those for now. Do I want to go to the right and go into bed? Not yet! Because there is one materia in particular I do want to get in the City of the Ancients. So let's see. Let's see what happens if we go over to the far left here. And that is, this area here. So, again, this is good for later, not for now, though. Again, so we can't do much here, so let's just run back, and I'm going to use the double speed here, or triple speed here, just to get back to the thing and not waste any time, seriously. So, if we go into the center thing, and I also left it on because of just how long the walking cycle is to get up there. Seriously. Again, late 90s video gaming, what you're gonna do. So, especially one from 1997. So, let's go into this weird conch-shaped hut and see what's in here then. Well, let's see. We have some coral, which is very interesting. And at the top of here is the materia I wanted to get, the comet materia. Seriously, I do want this materia. It is non-elemental damage materia, and if you level it up enough, you will get Comet 2. Probably not as powerful as Meteor Magic from Final Fantasy 8 and 9, but it does the job. And it is certainly useful a little later on, so let's get Comet 2 on Cloud there. And indeed, I will meet you back at the hut. Okay, then, we're back. So, if indeed we go to sleep, the events will continue. And indeed, Cloud is awoken in the middle of the night by some strange sort of phenomena, and seemingly he hears Aerith's voice. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently he senses a disturbance in the Force. Yeah. How the hell can he tell? Really in my soul? Okay, something is really up with this guy. Well, yes, that too. Yeah. But what is with Cloud's ability to sense things? I don't think he's a Saiyan, despite having, well, pointy hair and certainly not a Super Saiyan. So what is it then? Well, I don't know, but we have to find Aerith. Apparently her voice is coming from where we got the comic materia. So once again, we will head for there. I don't actually put on the triple speed here. So, yeah. And be prepared for probably one of the saddest moments in the game. I kind of teased this in one of my other Let's Plays. Namely my Valkyria Chronicles Let's Play. But here we are, right outside the conch shell place. And unlike before, we can actually head downwards, further down, now that the coral area has opened up. Seriously. So, firstly, I want to check if Tifa has the water ring. I don't know if I want to give the Aurora ring to, the Aurora armlet, sorry, to Cloud or not. I might do, because it does have better defense. So, with that done, let's go down here, and indeed, we can go down to a beautiful looking area down here. Seriously, this is amazing. The design of this CGI is just breathtaking. Anyway, that being said, we have a save point here, which means something bad is going to happen. So I am definitely going to save here, because we do have a boss fight coming up, and also, as I say, one of the saddest moments in the game. So, indeed, save there, and indeed, head down here, and apparently Cloud wants to do this alone. Yeah, remember what happened last time, Cloud. I'm not sure if that's really a good idea. Aerith is on that pedestal praying, seemingly. So, let's see what happens when we try and stop her. She must be praying for something important. Probably to stop Sephiroth from summoning Meteor, given that he now has the black materia. So, yeah. What are you... Oh dear. It's happening again. Yeah, Cloud is somehow being controlled here. Seriously. He's drawn his sword and apparently is going to attack Aerith! What?! Seriously, you're gonna murder her? After all she's done? Well, apparently no. Tifa and Barrett actually knock him out of this. Has murdered Aerith. Seriously. And he was trying to control Cloud in order to do it, but his friends knocked him out of it. What, you mean like the live stream? The problem is, I thought you weren't looking for it. I thought you just wanted Meteor. Yeah. You want to be a god. We already heard that earlier. This is... Yeah. This, for me, was probably one of the saddest moments in video gaming, seriously. I did say that I thought Isara's death in Valkyria Chronicles upset me, but this was a lot more saddening. But anyone can cry in a video game. Yeah, it's as human as, well, anyone. It's just that you are trying to be God, aren't you? Or a god, at least. Maybe not the god. Why? You are what? And there does his Neo thing there, leaving another, well, Genova. Yes, another Genova we will fight here. So, basically, this is Genova Life. And this one is very, very strong against water attacks, so you do not want to use the likes of Aqualung against it. Conversely, you can still use Bolt against it, as well as our new Comet Materia. That does about 1600 damage to the Genova Life. So yeah. Also, Genova Life also uses Reflect. Oh, Genova Birth, sorry, not Genova. Well, Genova Birth is earlier. What am I thinking? No, this is Genova Life. So if you try and use any magic against it, it will just be reflected back at your party. So yeah, so we don't want to use Quake 2, therefore. Nope, that also gets reflected. And we do not have the Dispel ability just yet. So yeah, so we can't use any magic now. Reflect is a right pain in the ass. Thankfully, summons are still fair game, so we can still summon the likes of Odin and Bahamut to do some damage, which is good. Blue light, that's mostly a water elemental, and if it uses... Actually, we do have Dispel, or Dispel as it is in later games. I'm not sure about Kajata. Do I want to use that? I don't know. Because that is fire and lightning. I don't know if it gets healed by fire, but yeah. The watering is a definite must against Genova Life. So yeah. So indeed, here comes this still looks visually appealing to me. Seriously. I also like the fact that Aerith's theme continues to play throughout this thing. This is how you do a boss battle after a serious character has, well, passed away in game, as is the case with Aerith. I will give kudos to Nobu Uematsu for composing all the music in Final Fantasy games from the late 90s, but also, of course, and also the early 90s, to be honest. So yeah, and also the fact that kudos to Square Enix for keeping this song in during the boss battle. It easily adds to the gravity and sadness of the situation that we are fighting a Genova, or version of Genova here. So yeah, it just use Aqualung. So yeah, I am now summoning Bahamut, and I'm going to speed it up because we've seen Bahamut against the Demon's Gate. So yeah, we'll do some damage. I did about 2,000 damage, pretty good. And Cure 2. Yeah, that's definitely a plus, especially against Aqualung, because I did not equip the Aurora Armlet on Cloud there. And Genova Life is gone. However, what was Sephiroth saying? And Earth and Destruct level up, very nice. Now at Quake 3, because you are a puppet? A puppet to whom exactly? This is easily one of the saddest moments. Well, I've said that. Yeah, just the sight of Barrett crying, mourning the loss of Aerith, and even comforting Cloud there. Yeah, that was really sad. And we even see Tifa going near Aerith. Just using and pretty much. This is easily one of the, as I say, the saddest moments, if not the saddest. Anyway, we have another cutscene coming up, so I'm actually going to be quiet for this one.